you hear me then? Okay, well, I'm not going to be talking much. I'm just going to let you enjoy the game for what it is, and because it's not something I've played before. Well, I say that, yeah, I did God of War, so not that bit. But I feel like I don't need to talk so much for this one, so I'll mostly let you just enjoy it as a, what do they call it? It's not a playthrough, it's called a long play. Alright, we'll go with that. I'll say anything if I need to speak in general, but other than that. But if you have anything you want to say, though, about the game or anything else, then do so, then I'll say and respond accordingly. Alright?
To rescue Buzz!
Come on, fellas!
Alright, I will say straight off the bat that even though this is technically the second world you go to, it's probably one of my favourites, if not my favourite right now. Because I think I mentioned to you before, didn't I? I mentioned to you yesterday when I was talking about a thing. Like, Toy Story is just like holds a real big place in my heart. It's like one of my favourite classic Pixar films. Obviously, they've made, you know, sequels and stuff, and they're making a new sequel. Just the original, though, I fondly remember a lot. So I really appreciate being in its world. And I kind of wanted to go to Pizza Planet, like I was in the first film, but this whole big Toy Story you're in is a good substitute enough, I would say. And you will probably notice the voices. Like, I don't know, they probably still have a little bit of talking to go with in the game, so you'll probably notice the voices of Woody and Buzz. Yeah, the music. I'll get to that in a second. So you're probably going to like notice the voices like right off the bat. Funnily enough, I would say the voice actor they got for Buzz sounds more like the original voice actor for Buzz than Woody sounds for, you know, how is it Jimmy Hanks? How Jimmy Hanks sounds for Woody. Like, sure, you can hear the accent of you know, Tom Hanks because they're the same kin, but I think Buzz's VA for his character sounds a lot more like the original than Thingy's own younger brother does, which is crazy when you think about it like that, but it's definitely true. And yes, as the music, yeah, the music is delicious, especially because you have the theme of like Toy Story playing in the background throughout most of this world. That makes it incredibly satisfying as well. And like, even though it repeats over and over, it never gets boring because it's not a monotonous, you know, theme. It's a very nice, calm, you know, makes you a happy song. So it's like, I can easily just sit here and listen to this part that replays over and over, because it's not exactly the theme, like lyric for lyric or you know tone for tone. It's got like, it's in there, like it plays the whole song, but it has like its own spin on it, like a remake, you know, kind of that sort of thing. And yeah, I heard what you said about the accent and the tone. Yeah, it's the classic Toy Story tune, remade in a way that it just makes it, you know, because if it was just like the flat original, then it wouldn't. Well, it'd be cool, but it wouldn't, like, you know, like, it's like how every other Pokemon game, like for the Kanto Gym, they don't just redo the same you know, theme again over and over again. They do, like, they take the base one, but they redo it every other time. So it's basically that. So they took the original and they remade it to fit into the game with some cool, like, updated stuff on it, and it's great. It's really, really cool. It's a classic storytelling. I'm fairly certain few would ever find it annoying. No, it's not so much annoying. It's monotonous. Monotonous. Yeah. Monotonous. Is that it is? I think it is, something like that. It may, like, because it repeats over and over again. It's like, oh, shut up, you know, that sort of thing. But I don't get like that. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention to you to that off the bat. So, like I said, look out for the voices, and you can tell your own impressions from there. And enjoy the music of this world that is amazing. Monotonous, yeah. I know what the word is. I was just trying to say it. You know, I'd pronounce it right. It's one of those that kind of like messes with your tongue a little bit. Anyway, there's another thing you'll see from how good you can look at the game. It's like the game looks really good. Like the Toy Story characters look like they do in the film, because obviously the film is all graphics, computer graphics. So, like looking at Woody here.
Let's see.
You know, taking a photo of him, because why not? Looks really good, like as if it actually is a movie. And because it's an animated film, unlike a real film turned into a cartoon or like animated, it makes you feel more like you're in the world, because the characters look exactly like they do in the film. Anyway, so I'm at this part now.
It looked like this?
Yep.
Here goes.
Buzz!
Xehanort!
What do you want with my friend?
Look, such tremendous darkness. All because he was ripped away from the boy who cares about him most.
Does that mean we'll all be like Buzz? If we don't find Andy?
Wrong! Distance doesn't matter. Andy's part of their hearts, just like my friends are part of mine. You can't rip that apart. Huh.
What? Your friends are your power? How very true. But if the light of friendship is a form of power, the darkness of being alone is a power even greater. Darkness is the heart's true nature.
Whatever you're talking about, I don't care. Put Buzz back the way he was, then get lost.
Or else what, Toy?
Yeah, I am a toy. And a friend. My guess is no one's ever loved you before. Because you know nothing about hearts and love.
There are hearts all around us, trying to connect. Your loneliness only made Woody and Buzz's connection stronger. That's the heart's true nature, to never ever let go. Wherever they are, Andy and the other toys haven't let go either.
Yeah, you can't keep us from Andy. We're going home no matter what. And taking Buzz.
Xehanort, you're so caught up in finding the shadows, you forgot about the light that cast them. Woody! Woody! Now!
Giddy up, partner. We gotta get this wagon train a-moving.
Woody. Wait, how did I get here?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe somebody switched you into dark and stormy mode.
But I don't have a...
Alright, just seeing these two now can
Thank
literally
you,
make you think
Woody.
it's the movie, right?
Good to have you back, Buzz.
Hey, hurry up!
Huh?
We can't hold him much longer!
Don't give up, guys!
So, even empty puppets can be given strong hearts. I am going to have to remember that.
Remember this, our hearts will always be connected to Andy's. No matter what you do.
And that's something you'll never understand. Because you're hollower than any toy.
But now I know a heart can be placed in the vessel of our choosing. For that, let me give you a parting gift to play with.
Wait!
Find the heart's joint to yours.
There!
Careful!
Whoa!
Here goes. Here we go. So long.
Ready when you are. Hang on!
Go time!
Oh yeah!
Ha-ha! Ha-ha!
Yeah!
Ha-ha!
Yeah!
Ha-ha! 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 Ha-ha!
Yeah! Yeah!
Ha-ha!
Yeah! Now! Walk it away!
Back off! Heal! Yeah! 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 Like this! Yeah! Back off! Yeah! So long! Try this! Gotcha! Go! Take this! Yeah! 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 Take this! Here we go! Yeah! Come on! So long! Yeah, hop on!
So Xehanort got away again.
Yeah, he's a big chicken.
I'm sorry.
What?
I wanted to get you back to the real world.
It does seem that we're trapped here.
We'll never get home.
Yeah, stuck like pigs.
Our position appears fixed.
Oh no!
A shame we'll have to stay a little longer with our new best friends.
Huh? After all the adventures we've had, we're not quite ready to say so long.
You guys.
I'm sorry that I was being so stubborn. Please forgive me.
Hey, you were just looking out for your friends. No biggie.
Yeah, somebody's got to be the sensible one. Especially since Woody's always getting in trouble.
Gosh, that sounds a little like Sora, don't it?
Yeah, and I'm the dependable one.
Like Buzz. Kinda.
Besides, if we do go back to the real world, we'll never see you again, right?
But what about Andy? You care about him so much.
And he's still right here with us.
Oh.
If we follow our hearts, we'll find them again.
Yeah.
So, Sora, are you going after the guy in the black coat?
Something tells me we can't join you on that mission.
That's okay, because you become part of our hearts.
Oh.
So let us become a part of yours.
Thank you.
Now, off you go. To infinity and beyond!
waiting.
You had to remind me?
Well, gosh, we just want to help keep you motivated.
I was thinking about Roxas. He's trapped here in my heart. But he needs a body to be himself again.
Well, don't worry. Yenzo's working on a way to get him free. I'll bet you he's got the perfect body all lined up.
You've got the gummy phone, Sora. Why don't you try giving him a call?
I guess so. Yeah, why not?
Oh, hiya, Sora.
Your Majesty!
Hey, what? Wrong number?
No, Rico and I are visiting Radiant Garden. Actually, we were just about to call you guys, but it looks like you beat us to the punch.
Sora, is something wrong?
I wanted to pick your brain. In order for us to recomplete Roxas, he needs a body, right?
Yeah, to put his heart in.
Huh? Replicas.
Huh?
Well, replicas are basically human.
What?
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't remember. The previous Organization 13 developed replicas, realistic vessels to place hearts in. They're so real, in fact, that you'd actually mistake them for people. And with hearts, the replicas will become people.
Cool. But if we get our hands on a replica... Will Roxas look like himself when he's recompleted?
Yup. The replica takes the form of the heart inside it.
That's perfect!
I'll talk to Enzo. He was in the organization back then, so he might know more.
Great. Thanks. Wait. Do you guys think they're after replicas too?
Nope, they definitely said a black box.
Who's that?
The organization and Maleficent. Oh.
I guess we forgot to mention it.
Huh? It's okay. But there's something you guys should know about one of their members.
Huh?
So let the rest of us worry about Roxas and Naminé for now. You journey on and keep an eye out for Terra.
Yes, Your Majesty!
Stop that!
They don't change, do they?
Nope, that's their best quality.
Well, we gave Merlin the vestments for Kyrie and Axel. Let's go stop by Ansem the Wise's study.
Right.
Sora, I think you're ready for a teeny ship.
Because I don't know why I'm typing. I guess I forgot. So the reason I'm going back here is because I wanted to find, try and find one thing I didn't get a chance to do when I was playing before. So I've got to try and find something. Is what I want to do.
Oh boy, let's go!
But at least you'll be able to appreciate this world more. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't change it now. I've got the enemies with
This tower ain't big enough.
Try this! Yeah! So long! Heal! Yeah! Back off! Yeah! Yeah! See ya!
Yeah, there wasn't that many enemies first time round. I guess they make it harder when you come back. So what I actually got to find is a poster, apparently. A poster for a thing I got to do. For one of the Moogle challenges things.
Let's see. Let's see.
So one other thing I like is about how expansive the actual, levels are, because they're huge. Like all of this is where I can go to and stuff.
Yeah!
Whoa! Hey, what happened to my voice? Hey, you sound funny. Gosh, and so do I. Yeah. What? Well, this is rather embarrassing. Get a load of me, Buzz. I sound like an alien. Yeah. So do I.
Hope we find some ingredients around here.
Would you like a nod to Dissidia Final Fantasy over there, by the way? Pretty cool, huh?
Let's see.
Not today!
Let's see.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Beasts and bugs. It's not really a poster, is it? It's more like a display. But whatever, that threw me a little bit. You have completed the photo mission. You might be certified at the Google shop. Yeah. Probably could have gotten that. Could I got a better photo? Not, well, probably if I was over here or something. But it doesn't really matter. Could have gone over here and like...
Let's see.
Zoomed in. But oh well. Also, I reckon you like the little River Rapids ability there, right? I do like that one. It looks really cool. And the fact that it keeps the stream throughout all of it, and then when it ends, you then go around it back the way you came, which is really cool as well. Alright, so that's what I wanted to come back for. Obviously, there's still stuff that I've got to do here anyway. Like, I've got to get the rest of the chests first. There probably are some chests that I haven't found yet, but I don't want to spend all time going around them. I like to be as thorough as possible to start with, and then if there's any I missed, come back later on and get the rest then. Because if I'm just going to be like walking around for like ages trying to find them all just after I finish the level, these are bigger levels than what they used to be in, you know, Kingdom Hearts 2 and 1, so it's going to take you like twice, maybe 3 times as long to find all the rest of the chests, and you don't want to just like, you know, waste all your time doing that each and every time. You know, if you're going to dedicate yourself to find all the treasures, then dedicate time afterwards or like sometime into the game to go back to other worlds and do it. Don't do it like each every time, because it's going to slow the story down like a lot. Now, obviously, if I could have come back here, like how in some games you can't go back to the areas you got, then yeah, I would put the time into looking around, but you don't need to do that, because you can come back at any time, really, to do these levels.
No more! Hang on! Go time!
Oh yeah! 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 Yeah!
Adios! Well done, friend.
Where is it? Sorry, talking to the cat there. They got one of the not so much kittens no more in my room. Yeah, like I said about the attractions, like now that I've understood the attractions more and probably why they're there, I've come to appreciate them a little more so than I was before. Because before it just seems like, why are they here? Just so random. But now that I know why they're here, then I can be like, alright, I can appreciate understanding why you're here now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was saying, like, even though you can be very thorough yourself, there are obviously going to be like, you know, things that are just like hidden very, you know, carefully for even people who are thorough the first time won't notice it. You gotta be like extra thorough and go like all in little bits you wouldn't know think to look first time. It's like everywhere and stuff, so. I mean, I don't really mind. So long as like, you know, I don't miss like a whole bunch of them, and I feel personally that I was thorough enough to go throughout the level like I was. Like throughout this whole world, I feel like I've been thorough enough to feel like, okay, any I missed, I can come back and get when you do an extensive thorough search. Alright. So the thing I was wanting to do is I can't do it here, can I? Like this area. Let's go back to Andy's house. Because you haven't seen Andy's house yet. So I thought I would show you what actually Andy's house looks like as well. Because like, this is where you first go. When you first are starting the game is Andy's house, so obviously it makes sense you'd start right where it all began.
Oh boy, let's go!
And you probably recognise it yourself. I'm sure you should, or else your sister would be very happy, right? As already said before. And it just looks so good as well. Like, just, you know, the detailing these days, you know, using the Unreal Engine and stuff is just, oh, it looks so pretty. And the fact that you can do this, like, in the movie, and it looks like it could be in the movie, like the way how detailed the world looks. It looks exactly like, because obviously, like I said, Toy Story is animated, so they could literally just use the same style of, you know, animation for Toy Story, throw it in here, and it could be exactly the same thing, you know. Like, are you gonna look at these? Are you gonna look at these people?
You want
and
to
say,
take my picture? All right.
I'll take your picture later. I'm just saying something like, without us being in it, like without, you know, the Kingdom Hearts stuff, alright, ignore those things behind them. But like, they look like they're in the like it's like the movie, right? They look exactly like you would see in the new movie and stuff like that. It's great. It's really cool. I also recognise this ball. This ball's really iconic. Ridiculously iconic. This ball is. I used to train, so I just whack the train. But you can't go anywhere else in the house. You can only go actually in the room. But one cool thing you can do is, like, if you want to get an idea on the scope of how big this level is, you know, the easiest way to do it is to do this. Just like, then you come outside. Look at. All right, fight first, I guess. I know I got a pirate ship, but maybe not. It was only a small fight. Alright, well I was saying, like, when you actually come out, and then you're presented with like this massive open area. It's like, it's huge. And it's ridiculous, and the fact that you can just look around it and stuff is amazing. It really is. And I don't think you can get on top of the roofs and stuff. Like, it has like these barriers where you can't go high, but you can go pretty high, which is really cool too.
Here we go! See ya! Back off! Yeah! So long!
Get the rocket!
Hang on!
Go time!
Oh yeah!
And I can just ride this one. I can ride this, like, without needing to fight, but it's just cool enough to get these enemies out of the way.
Adios!
Well done, friend.
Or then that bit early. Fighting in, sword fighting in, whatever. Alright. So that gives you a good idea. Was there another way? Oh, another way I could go in it. No, they both lead to the same place. I think they both lead to the same place. I don't want to fight you right now. Mostly because I don't want to level up too much. Just gonna have a look. But they both lead to the same place, okay. Right, I'll fight you and that's the last one. because I wouldn't have come back alright, so I can't gain 2 levels. Again, right, but at least I can show you this now. I don't know what to talk about either.
Yes! Go! Make them fly!
So yeah, I thought I'd just let you show you that quickly as well. So there's 2 areas you can go to in this.
Hey, Sora, I think the trampoline will take us back to Andy's room.
Indeed it will. And then you're confronted with the most iconic bedroom ever in animated film. Would you say this is the most iconic bedroom in Disney, Pixar, you know, films or animated films in general? Because I would say it was the most iconic bedroom. Like, you'd instantly recognize it, surely. So doing that mission where you got to take a photograph of that display gave me this soldier's earring. Cool bees, I could craft that if I want, but I'm not going to plan on crafting anything just yet. Of course, I would have forgot to do that. Forgot to bloody do that. Well, the easiest way would be, I guess... Hang on. Stop that. Okay, what I'm talking about is that I was supposed to time myself, so I'm just gonna see what time I started. So, okay, I started on YouTube at 12:45. It's now 1:45, so I've technically played for an hour. I'll play for a little bit longer just so you can get an idea of, like, possibly the world. So I'll play until like 1:15, give or take. Obviously I can't plan it exactly what time I'll finish because you have to save at a save point. So if I'm in the middle of something, I'm far away from it, I can't do much about it. Sue me. Favorite deputy. So that you can like choose to level it up. And you get different levels to choose and upgrade them. And you said you would have got the game yourself, didn't you? If you had a means to play it, right? Yeah, there you go. Masher busting through the wall. Yeah, it does say display. Where did I get the idea it said it poster then? Huh. So I was right. It says that it should have been display because it did say display. Oh, I wonder where I got poster from. And I can't get over those chiseled muscles, and I got to go back to Olympus to do that. No, the reason I haven't done that one because Olympus is the first world you meet. I went to. These were never given to me. These missions were never given to me until I went to the second world. So I was like, all right, I've already flew all the way to this world. I'll just get it when I go back over that way. So that's why I've immediately gone back to it, like I did with the one for Toy Story. Because I knew it already, so I could just go instantly back in. But this, all these, I never got them until like after the fact, basically. And I thought I took a picture of a flame core, unless it's something different then. Statue of Hercules, though, which I like to now. I know his actual Greek name is Heracles, but I guess it wouldn't work as much because in the game, Sora refers to Hercules usually as Herc, and you can't say Herc with Heracles because you'd be saying Hera. Hera! I guess it'd work as well if it was originally like that, but either way. The fluorite. I actually haven't even bought anything. I bought a Koopa coin. But right now I haven't crafted anything, I haven't bought anything. Mostly because buying stuff this early on is kind of pointless, because anything you get here right now, you'll easily get better later on. You'll either find it or you'll get an option to craft it later on. So there's no real need in order to do that. I mean, I might buy some tents, mostly because I haven't got any. But other than that, don't need to buy anything. like, you know, these things. Right? So I don't need to buy any of this. Because these are ingredients. A new thing in this game is that you can use ingredients to make food like these. Do you know who Little Chef is from Ratatouille, by the way? You ever watch Ratatouille? Yes, I would have absolutely gotten it and probably played it with my sister. And what do you mean those are good replies? What do you mean replies? What's that about? What are replies? Answer those two questions. What do you mean by replies, and do you know who Little Chef is? So I can't get over this song! So good. Oh, they're not... Okay, that's just your limited knowledge on English, because good replies is completely the wrong thing you would have said there. Like, completely the wrong thing you would have said. What you would have said is that's good description. Description, because that's a description. Where is it? Yeah. He's basically... Well, it's not... No, the bottom's a description. That is his opinion. That is like... basically what he's saying. It's not a reply. Like, you wouldn't call it a reply in the sense, because he's not replying to something I said. He's just saying his own thing, like, I can't get over those chiseled muscles. He's basically given a phrase to the mission. Like, the mission is known as Statue of Hercules, but his own opinion on why he wants it is because of that. So it's not a reply. You wouldn't use the word reply in that sentence. What you'd probably say is that if it was me, it's like, what I probably would have said is, I probably would have said, I wouldn't have said description, I would have probably said, like, I probably would have just put it as, like, I find it funny what the Moogle says about the mission, like, says with the mission. I wouldn't have put reply, like, those are good, quotes. You could call it a quote, there you go, it's a quote. That's a good quote that he's given. A quote about the mission. Yeah, so it would be quote, not reply. There you are. See? My Sith vlog is 0 items created. Yeah! Ooh, prize postcard.
There's a mailbox in Twilight Town.
Great!
Let's send this off next time we're in Twilight Town.
Yeah. Not sure what that'll be, but... I mean, I could go there now, I suppose. Just fast travel to it, but... No, it's not a reply. Not a reply sentence now. World map. Actually, no, because I've done this world now. No, I will go to Twilight Town because I can do both things at once. I can go visit the bistro and I can deliver the letter. So yeah, we will go back to Twilight Town because I can do two things at once. I could visit the bistro on that menu, but I might as well do both things if I'm going to. Might as well do both things if I'm going to go there anyway. And I really want to make a new ship because this is my first attempt at making my own personal ship. It's a bit janky. I mean, the colour scheme I just put on there just because it's tartan. But ideally I want to make a better one because I've never made them good that well before, like even in the older games. So I want to like make a good one at least. So that was my first attempt, I guess you could say. Oh yeah, teeny ship. I can make my own teeny ship, can't I? Yeah. Make my own teeny ship. But I'm not going to make my own teeny ship if I can't even make my own normal ship yet. I mean, I probably could. Yeah, it looks pretty simple looking, but... Shadow ahead. Okay, we'll just go with what we got for now. Actually, no, there's no point in me fast traveling there. There's no point. Because I've got to go to, well, there's Olympus, but I've got to go to, I don't know what that world is. Oh, that's Rapunzel, because I can tell by the hair in the tower there. So that's actually the world of Rapunzel. So we'll be going there after. So we might as well, because it's on the way there, and I want to find this other treasure sphere on the way to try there. So I've got 82 treasures, 90 and 84. Okay. So I'm also not sure if you can find all the treasures right away. You might have to come back and obviously there's a lot, but probably not. I can land there if I want to, but I'm gonna embark from here. So we're gonna actually fly there. So I can go pretty high up. That's pretty cool.
Let's see.
So I'm trying to find that other treasure sphere, because I can see Twilight Town over there.
Let's see.
Does it show where I am on the map? No, it doesn't necessarily show where I am. Oh, can I place the marker? Oh, I can just place a marker, okay. So where is it?
Let's see.
It's miles away now. Oh my god. I didn't mean to use you, but at least I know how to use you now. Anyway, let's go to this treasure sphere. This is well, at least I want to do this before we go to Twilight Town. Also, this ship may look pretty crummy, but it's actually pretty good in terms of its abilities. It has like 2 powerful cannons with a third underneath you can't see. And it's quite fast and maneuverable too. I think we'll do this while we're here as well. This little challenge over here where this marker is on the way there. So what do you think though? Do you remember how the gummy ship missions used to be in the older games? And there used to be open world like this. Oh, there it is. Or there's one of them. Is that one I've already done? I think that might be one I've already done. Oh yeah, I think I've done that one, but there's no one that like far behind it. Alright, so like normal quantities. Untouchable bonus as well. Yes. I've already done that one, but there's one down here.
see.
Alright, as soon as I can place markers, I might as well go do the other one now too. actually thinking I might need to go back to Toybox. So I probably won't fly there. What I'll probably do is I'll fast travel there, because I think the game still has it that it keeps the items I've gave to the characters on that world, so I've probably just got to go back, grab the items, then go where I gotta go. But we'll see.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Got it.
You'll probably recognise this music as well. And you won't know this yourself, but last time I was here, this place was mostly destroyed, but it seems that they actually changed when you come back, where it actually has a bit of dynamic world building, where they've started rebuilding the world after the attack that happened here, which is really cool to see, because I thought it was still going to be destroyed in my head, but I guess not. Also, there's Herc, as you know him as well. Yeah, so they still have all my stuff, which is a bit annoying, so I'm going to have to quickly fast travel back there, grab the stuff of them after I finish here, then go and do blah blah blah, everything else. But I'll be technically getting off now, but I'm going to see if I can quickly get this photo thing I want to get done. Meg.
Well, hey there, sluggers. I gotta say, it's good to have you back.
I wonder if this statue class is the one. Chisel figures. So is that a
Let's
clue?
see.
It probably is a clue in it. It's probably a clue to say, yeah, this is what we're talking about here. Stop pushing me. There we go, there's the mission I wanted to get done. That was easier because I knew that statue was already there, that's why. It was destroyed the first time we come in. Yeah. Yeah, so it was all like on fire.
Oh, cool.
It was like...
They fixed your statue, Herc.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody pitched in. Still needs a little work, though.
Yeah, so he even mentioned it there. So, like... Yeah, it's really cool. Because it was all destroyed, like... It was all... Yeah. Well, rugged. It was mostly destroyed, like buildings like broken and stuff. But as you can see, they're repairing all, which is not how it was before, so I wasn't expecting that, but that's really cool. So this is what I mean by, like, if you come back to a world at a later point, there'll be new stuff that you can look for. That's probably where you can find, like, the other treasures, though I'm not 100% sure that is how it works, but who knows, right? I don't want to look it up because I don't want to be spoiled for anything like that. Like, I want to either discover it myself, or if it comes to the point of like where I'm actually looking for this stuff at a later date, like end game stuff, then I'll look it up if I can't figure it out myself, just to be like, okay, this is what this is like that for. So I'm sorry I couldn't show you Twilight Town, but if you're here next time I play, then I'll be able to show you. What do I want to do? Oh yeah. Yes, we've done those 2 photo missions, which are easier to find, because these can be anywhere. And I thought I've done a flame call, but I guess a flame call is different to a flame magician, I guess is what they actually are, so... I don't know what Chief Puff is. I'm not sure what a Chief Puff is. Again, I could look it up, but don't want to look at it right now. Cosmic Ring. Incredible, wow. That's very good. An incredible amount of actual AP, which is 80. So it gives you a decent amount of strength, but the main reason it's there for is for the AP, which is ridiculously high. So, mission things to do next time is to fast travel back to Toy Box Town. Well, it's called Toy Box. Travel back to Toy Story, take all the items that I gave him off on the characters, then fast travel back here, fly from here all the way to Twilight Town. Go visit Little Chef, which you still haven't said who Little Chef is yet, and also deliver that letter thing I've got for whatever reason. I love this music as well, because this song, of in different alliterations, have been in the older games as well, and I remember it very fondly too. I did. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed for what little you have seen so far. Obviously you never mentioned it before, you wanted to see it, so I had no idea. And I have asked you plenty of times, if there's something you want to see, you have to ask yourself. You don't need to wait on me to say first. Got it? Alright? So I will leave it there for now. Also, if there's one thing I find interesting, is that for most Disney things, they're always a bit stereotypical. Obviously, the newer films aren't exactly as stereotypical as older ones, but I always find it interesting that Sora is supposed to be a good character, yet he wears red and black, which is, one of the main sort of like bad guy symbols in traditional, like, heroes and villains. Like heroes wear like lighter blues, greens, yellows, maybe, and stuff like that. Yet Sora, who is a good character, is wearing like red and black, and I just always find that interesting because if there's supposed to be like some sort of like reason for that, which I don't mind because red and black's my favorite colors, as you know, but I always found it a little bit odd for a hero character to wear those colors, and it's a type of like corny, game that has like hearts and love and light and stuff like that. Yet your character's wearing dark colors, so yeah, interesting that. Anyway, yes, I will let you see next time if you ask first next